Oh wait, shit, have I gone live? I didn't realise I clicked it yet. Hello all, Male Fam over 7 here. I've not quite started yet. This will compensate for my starting soon screen. I don't have any of that shit on this scene. But I'm doing another baking video this afternoon. Because I'm up in the morning for a change. And I purposely went to bed a bit earlier than usual last night. Because I've been quite bad for staying up late recently. I hope I haven't burned this caramel. I'm not really off to a great start so far. But, oh jeez Louise, it's been snowing non-stop up here today. I don't even know how to flip my camera around, but actually I could just turn my phone around, couldn't I? But look outside right now. It's absolutely chucking it down. To quote Junkrat, "Oh, it's snowing!" It probably doesn't look like it's falling as thick on camera, but trust me, it is falling thick. Let me just show you a bit of the decorations right now in the living room, like before it's all gone for Christmas. Like I need to keep an eye on this caramel while I'm at it. I haven't even put my camera on the camera stand yet. My mum's watching. What are you watching just now?
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, sweetheart. That's just on the TV right now. In case you hear her laughing when we're recording, she's watching Good Night, Sweetheart. That's our tree.
Nice meeting you.
And there's our gingerbread house that I made. Not on stream, but there was little gingerbread men that I put at the front of it because the gingerbread men that I made to hang on the tree last time fell off. And there's our little fireplace.
Eating them.
We've eaten them, yeah. I'm going to make more today though. Oh shit, I forgot to get those sweets decorations when I was out. But it's no big deal. I might not even make them. I don't even know. We'll see. But a little bit dark here. I was just showing you our fireplace there. I've also got a vlog I want to do on Christmas Day of all the things I got. Because I already got like a good... That's my tree, by the way. The candy canes as well. I'll put the lights on too. And my little window. Looking all pretty. Yeah, they probably need the batteries replaced in them. That's the only thing about having battery Christmas lights. I might show it again when people are in the chat. Just know that a couple of people because last time I streamed making brownies, because today I'm making the brownies again, salt caramel brownies, because they went a lot quicker than I anticipated. Me and my sister and my mum ate those so quick when I made them last time. So we didn't have any left before Christmas. So I'm just going to make another batch today. I'll put on a playlist of PS1 soundtracks as well in a second. If worse comes to worse, we do have golden caster sugars, so if we have overdone this one, we have got another shot at it. I'll just put in the butter slowly. Actually, I might just add a little water to make it more like a sauce rather than just hard caramel. My mum's been an absolute queen and let me borrow her phone again today. But her phone's not being a queen, it's not letting me go on her... There we go. It's not letting me go on her dashboard. Yeah, I'll just keep it on the heat right now, just actually still melt the sugar. God, you have one job, YouTube. Why are you making my stuff not findable even when you specifically search for it? Yeah, I've got an hour of my favourite Spyro soundtracks here. It didn't come up when I looked up, unless I private it and I didn't know about it. I do private a lot of my videos, so if I get paranoid that they're bad or whatever. I don't know why they're private this though, it's a bit of a random one what private. Well, I guess while that's doing its thing, we'll look up the recipe for the salted caramel brownies, just so I can follow again. I know where I went wrong last time, so I'll be able to follow it more efficiently on stream. Because I think it's just the multitasking on stream, I'm just not good at it. I also bought little Christmassy decorations for it. There they are. Yeah, the recipe says to just open a tin of salted caramel. Well, just open a tin of carnation caramel. And just split it in half and use one for the cake batter and one for putting in between the brownie batter. And that's where I messed up last time. I thought the mixture for folding in for the brownie batter had to go in the middle of it. And I couldn't have been more wrong. This seems like a good consistency. It's quite runny right now, so hopefully it firms up quite well. It looks like a good colour. So in here we've just got some butter so far, and we're just going to add 100 grams of Well, this is how the recipe says it. 100 grams of 75% cocoa solids and 100 grams of 50% cocoa solids. So we're just gonna get that ready now. Just put it through a sieve. Yeah, I'll just add the, hang on. Oh, I mean, I'm not that close to Stirling. I'm actually pretty far from Stirling. I'm like way at the top of the north of Scotland. But I would happily give you some if you were able to receive them. And I wish I could cook for other people more. Just everyone who I know is so far away. Not everyone, but a lot of them. There we go. The caramel seems to be ready now. I'm just going to put it through a sieve because there's like bits of sugar that didn't melt in it. So before it gets too firm, we'll just put that straight through a sieve. That is actually more like caramel than the last batch I made. The first batch I attempted on the stream was an absolute fail, but it was actually very easy, the mistake I made. Like, you have to mix the eggs, sugar and caramel separately and then fold it into the chocolate and flour. But for some reason, because there's a part where you have to actually put caramel in the middle of the brownies, and I thought that egg, sugar and sort of caramel, they had to fold into the flour and that was what went in the middle instead of just caramel, and oh, it completely ballsed it up. I don't know why I did that because it was obvious what it was asking me. I don't know, it's just because of me having ADHD and just on stream, like I just wasn't comprehending the instructions. But when I made it like again by myself, like the other day when I wasn't streaming, like it was easy to follow the recipe. I probably should have tried it beforehand. But hello in Stirling, all the way up from Caithness. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh god. Oh dear, that's gonna pour over? Oh dearie me. Probably should pour some of that into a bowl before it gets... Yeah, luckily that's quite thick, so... Not thick, quite thin. So I don't believe that that'll get too clogged on it. So I'm going to add half of that to our bowl just now. Yeah, I'll add it to a bowl because it'll be easier to whip it in a bowl. You can get the bowl out. There we go. Now let's clean up that little bit of mess I made. Yeah, there's our caramel. It turned out alright actually. Just made a bit of a mess. I overflowed the jug I put it in. Well, I got 70%. It was hard to get the exact measurements, and this one is 54%, so it kind of balances out, because it says 50% and 75%, so 54 and 70 kind of balance out. But 100 grams of both of these dark chocolate, and we'll just melt that into the pan. When I was in Tesco's today, I was so anxious, because it was so crowded. Like, I don't know how anyone could do their shopping on a day like this, but I'm not surprised, because it's been getting near Christmas now, that the shops are busier, but... God, I was just keeping my head down and just taking my time with all the shopping. I just felt like I was getting stuck on everybody and I was getting in everyone's way. But I got most of the shopping done, and luckily there were backpackers there, so they helped me like pack my bags in that. But God, it was a lot to carry home, and my mum met me down the drive and helped me carry all the bags in. But yeah, there was a guy there that was like really nice. I think he could tell I was anxious because like he had his big trolley thing. It was a worker. It was a trolley full of like stuff that he was stocking shelves with, and it was in the way of the suit that I needed. And he just said like, "Oh, sorry, do you need me to move this for you?" He said, "I tell you what, you're very brave coming out on a day like this. It's absolutely mental in here today." And I felt like, oh, he must tell him anxious then. I was just like, yeah, just keep my head down, getting on with it. Oh, I've got leftover chocolate in here to use up. Can think of it. I think this is this is 56. Doesn't really matter. It's still snowing. It's getting so thick. But knowing the weather right now, like last year, it would like snow all day and get so thick and then all be gone the following day. But it's snowing so thick right now. I might actually show you it a bit soon. There we go. Got the butter and chocolate here. We'll just melt that on a medium heat. Maybe 3 will do. I'm gonna be careful with where I place my webcam. Not a webcam, you know what I mean. Like camera. Because I just don't want to I don't want to move my camera over the stove because it's plugged in, so I don't want it to like burn the cable by accident. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I didn't burn the caramel. It seems just fine, which is great. I just had to put it through a sieve so that any bits of sugar that didn't dissolve didn't go through. So I have to either use a balloon whisk or a hand whisk, but I'm just going to whisk it by hand. I need to build up the muscle anyway. Oh no, 180. Wait, oh no. No, 160. Oh god. Quite a low temperature for an oven. There we go. Just cracking some eggs. It says 4 eggs. Basically all that's going to help this rise is the eggs, because there's no baking powder in it, and we're using plain flour. They'll give them a bit of a chew. It'd just be like a block of chocolate if it wasn't for the eggs. I learned that the hard way when making it last time. It's not a sponge, it's not a cake, it's meant to like sit. Be more chewy than fluffy. It's not really meant to rise. I'm add a little bit of salt to this just because it's salted caramel. And if it was without salt, it would just be caramel. I'll just put a bit of salt in there. The caramel felt quite cool, so I don't think the eggs are going to go cooking on us. That smells caramelly. Smells really nice. It's very caramelly colour as well, it's nice. So now that's all whisked together. Now to measure our dry ingredients. We don't really need much flour at all. 130 of flour. It says to sieve it, but quite often I just feel like if you give it a bit of a mix before putting it into the mixture, it kind of thins out any lumps that there are. The only thing is you don't want it lumpy as it's going into the wet ingredients, but if you just sort of give it a wee bit of a mix before putting in the wet ingredients, it kind of gets rid of any lumps. That's all the flour we need. Don't need much at all. Just some cocoa powder. I did buy some when I was out. Oh, there it is. I also bought some drinking chocolate. I love drinking chocolate at this time here. We just need 50 grams of cocoa powder. There we go. It went a little bit over, but it's like, well now all we gotta do is just wait for this to melt. So I'll put it up a little, because it's taking its time, so maybe it needs to go up a little, the heat. Just gotta give the dry ingredients a bit of a stir, just to fully mix in the cocoa with the flour. And it's dark cocoa powder as well, so it'll be quite dark in colour, the batter. I'm enjoying the spiral background music right now, just because I can't play copyright music on stream when I'm not using OBS, because with OBS I can filter it out, but I can't filter this out. Just giving our eggs and sugar and caramel over there a bit of a whisk. What are they going to do? Oh yeah, grease the pan. There we go. It seems all melted now, so I could probably turn that off. I'll just put the margarine aside for now. And it says to sieve this in, but we're not going to sieve it in. We're just going to pour it in. Sue me. Yeah, look. Fortunately, we are adding sugar to this because it'd be a very, very bitter brownie if it didn't have sugar content in it, or salted caramel. Because it's mostly just dark chocolates in it. And yeah, when I made that first batch and I didn't mix that sugar and egg mixture in with this, it really costed me. It's actually set firmer than last time. Here instead, so you can actually see me stirring it. Yeah, it seems to be stirring in now. Might just be because it was a small stirring space. It was taking a while to actually incorporate, but yeah, it's incorporating, which is good. Just making sure it's all incorporated nicely before I go spooning it out. I think that's it though. That seems just fine. Hopefully this is enough baking to do us over the Christmas period now. We're gonna put half of this. We're gonna put half of this in here right now. Top some of it with caramel. And then put the rest on top of that layer of caramel. We'll cut that a bit there. Now you do have to fairly wait for brownies to set before you take them out of the tin. There we go. We'll spread that out low. These went down a treat when I last made them. It's still snowing, it has not stopped all day. Just topping it off with the rest of the salt caramel that we have left.
But it's not finished yet. It has to go into the oven to cook.
There we are. It was starting to play like medieval resurrection music a moment ago, and it sometimes that gets claimed on YouTube, so I made sure to switch it to like Toy Story. There we go. Give the brownies a bit of a Christmassy twist. So we're just going to leave that. I want to take it out of the tin. Now, I'll leave it a little bit longer. I think it'll take longer to cool when it's in the tin still though. I just don't want to take it out with the caramel still. Right, we might give them a wee cut now, because unfortunately when you're live you can't really edit out the wait for things to cool and that. So we'll just get a bit impatient with it. Right, don't need too much baking sugar, just enough to dust with. Oh! Got some loud just right in my mouth. Chicken. And if it does dry in a little, that's actually just fine, because we don't want it to overshadow the decorations that are on there. God, it's so much more like a sponge than the one I made on the stream that one time. Gooey, but also fluffy. Perfect medium, I mean. Just trying to lift this one out right now. Oh, perfect. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Oh god, some of those sprinkles just fell right off. There they all are. Cut up and put in that container. And it tastes delicious. But I might actually end the stream there. Just made sort of caramel brownies. That's the only thing from the previous stream that I made differently. But let's just end up this stream over here, shall we? Just showing you that it's still snowing outside. Luckily I've got a long cable to reach out here. Absolutely chucking it down. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. But yeah, I'm not going to raid right now because there's no one to raid with. But I'll probably be live again later with some Miles Morales maybe. But don't hold me to that. I don't know for sure if I'm doing it yet. But I'm going to end the stream now. Now that I've shown the salt caramel brownies. I'll take a photo of those soon and put them on the Discord. But yeah, I love you all so much. Take care.